But in my youth, with my 2 front teeth in my pocket, I was a man of obscene wealth. I owned a pissed mattress, her grease stains and worn patches. The bedbugs inside her, they worshipped me. And I had a spell of shingles and measles too, and a rash spelled my name on my arm. But I wore my red eyes proudly. I flaunted my blisters. I rode a cat named Dusty. 19 pounds he dragged his paunch in the dirt and stunk up the house like bad fruit. And I had a very expensive sister. Brittany Laurel, I named her. And she had a navel so big, I dreamed I would drown inside in ketchup stains, rice cake crumbs she could never rid from her blouse. And if I scrape the plaque from my teeth and think of her now, I'm sucking the pit of a nectarine. Or no, I'm tearing the pulp from the clean stone and sucking another. And her face like a word problem I answered wrong and erased until what was left but a smudge of dead skin and charcoal that left a smear as bright as a wound on the page. And if I think of her walls, they were lined with black cork. Will I teach myself how a man wears a hole through his body like he's beating a snare with a hickory stick? If I hear her in the next room pushing the thumbtack and finger the navel of Janet Jackson, whose poster she hung on her wall, and behind Janet the face is worn away, and behind her a man, he's holding the pits, the nectarines I didn't know I wanted to suck yet. Well, that was the year the boy named Billy happened. Billy with his face like a fruit bat wearing white face. Billy with his tongue that liked to slop up nectar. In her bedroom, I heard him disappear himself inside my sister, and the wetness in her whimper he smothered, like boiled silver was weeping from her mouth. We have a Billy problem, I said to the bedbugs and the blisters and the shingles that spelled out his name on my arm. And one by one they deserted me. The grease stains, the piss, they dried on the mattress. My red eyes snuck off in the night. And even the faithful cat, I found him licking the dirt from his paunch in the sun and guarding her bedroom door. And Billy with his face like a dead tomcat's asshole. Billy with his problems and his very expensive teeth. Billy with his tongue that slopped the plaque from sister, lapped the stains, the rice cake crumbs from her blouse, and licked inside to her nectarines and sucked at the pits. So what else could I do but tear you, Billy? It was her birthday. Brittany Laurel was off shaving her legs in the river. I tore you from the wall, erased your snared mouth. I wore a hole through your face as white pulp. And Billy, with your 2 front teeth in my pocket, I laid myself on your body. I hereby piss myself. I hereby tear the white pulp beneath me, tear Janet Jackson and leave you on sister's bed, a pile of moist remains. And Father, when he found me, the piss on my hands, the nectarine juice leaking from the hole where my 2 front teeth were missing, he built me a raft of crayfish and he banished me down the river. Well, I'm a broke man now, Billy. The crayfish below me, they're drowning, but each morning they ask for a story. I tell them the one from my youth, what she looked like that day, my very expensive sister watching from the shore, and the crumbs in her hair, and Brittany Laurel I named her. And there's ketchup stains on her blouse. There's nectarine pits hidden beneath the cotton, and my God, the silver, Billy, I swear I can taste it. That silver that poured from her mouth.